I have like a group of haters that I know are so desperate they'll respond to any DM of mine. And they just send me shit all the time. So like
The fuck?
I'll if I'm like trying to workshop a video concept, especially one of my like both sides debate videos, I'll just start like
Oh,
firing
that's
at them
great.
and they write the other side for me.
That's genius, man.
It's
That's genius.
I
That's
use it as research
hilarious. Wait, that's
material,
so
yeah.
smart.
Although
And
I gotta ask you this though. Is the research necessary? Because like what Liz said earlier, conservatives are fucking morons, man. Like I think I would bet half the time you can predict like word for word what they're going to say with like 90% accuracy. Like, and every once in a while they'll surprise you with a new slur or something, but usually you'll nail it, I'm sure.
so usually, like you're right. Usually, if I like want to make a video about, I don't know, uh, universal healthcare, I can probably do at least the first two responses. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing with like popular conservative dialogue is that they rarely go any farther than surface level. So like if
Oh.
I want to make a compelling video that goes any deeper than that, sometimes I do need to be like, okay, so like this is so clear and obvious to me, I can't even think of a response. What could it be? And I'll just send it to them and they'll come up with the dumbest shit I've ever heard, but at least it's something. It's wrong, but at least like they have a response.
It's conservatives get mad all the time because they accuse us of talking down to them and condescending to them, and like it's you guys, you make it hard not to do it. Like you make it impossible for us to like address you as if you're not a 7-year-old, because like their understanding of everything is just so limited. And like
Oh my
just
God, this is so true.
it's yeah, it's true. Like we have no choice. Like I'm sorry, this is all on you guys. I don't know.
I'll
It's just
never
exhausting.
forget. I'll never forget because like it's just so ridiculous to me. Going back and forth with this one MRA on TikTok, and he goes, think about it, guys. Gender affirming care is $1 billion a year industry. And then, not two sentences later, he acknowledges that trans people are only like 1.1% of the population or something like that. I'm like, so who do you think is spending these billions of dollars? I think his implication was doctors are forcing transness onto you, so you buy
Oh,
the
of
gender
course.
affirming care.
Yeah, yeah,
I
Uh-huh.
just
yeah,
got it saying it out loud to y'all. Oh my God. I was like, wait, you realize how X
Yeah.
can't be Z, right? Anyway, but
Those
they're so
classically
stupid.
greedy doctors.
yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah. And that's like the second year of med school where they teach you how to force trans stuff on people.
Yeah.
And something I like to say is that you know the conservatives will have like hyperbolic positions of the left, and they'll say stuff like left wingers they want to rip babies out of mothers' wombs at 9 months and 28 days and just and stab them in the eye with a pitchfork and shit. And like the stuff they say, like their hyperbolic examples are bullshit. Like they don't happen anywhere. They don't make any sense at all. Our hyperbolic examples are 1,000% fucking true. They're like, yeah, you can find a consult. You will never find anyone who will say healthy fetus, 9 months, 28 days, rip them out, have them drawn and quartered by a team of horses. Like it's not going to happen. Like you will not
King
find that person.
Solomon in the
King
Bible.
Solomon style, yeah. You will not find that person anywhere.
I'm glad y'all
You
laughed at that.
you will have no trouble at all finding a conservative saying, hell yeah, I think 11-year-old should have her dad's baby. Yeah, like, they will say that. Like, and so, like, our hyperbolic positions are
Don't
true,
punish the
theirs are
child.
nonsense. Yeah, yeah. It's like, that's what's they can't just grasp that, the reality of life. And it's just, God, it's frustrating.
And
You
it's
have no choice but talk down to
I
them.
kind of wanted to say this a little bit earlier when we were talking the very first segment. It's this propaganda, right? Like Americans are so heavily propagandized that they'll literally sit here and they'll side with landlords, even though
Yes.
landlords are fucking hiking their rent up every fucking all the fucking time. And it's like there are politicians out here writing laws who have convinced such a huge percentage of the general public that a fetus is the moral equivalent to a baby, despite
Yeah.
everything having a developmental process. And it's so infuriating because like you just said, how do you argue with someone who is they're not even using words right and they want you to
Yes.
take them seriously? Honey, you're stupid.
You're
Like
stupid. Yeah.
you're
It's like,
intentionally being stupid. Like it's a willful ignorance.
yeah, like you're gonna call me arrogant? Fuck yeah, you're right. I'm arrogant. I'm smarter than you. I've earned the right
I'm
to do
talking to
that. So like,
you.
it's just like, yeah, I just don't. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. It's just like it's wild. Like, if I was talking to someone who
Well,
clearly knew more than me, I wouldn't start like bullying them and pretending that I'm better. I don't get it.
even the like, and this is what kills me about the abortion debate, is how many men will come and try and argue it. And it's like, if I'm like, and y'all don't have to tell me if this is true or not, but I'm like, I know blue balls isn't a real thing, right? But if I was arguing with the dude about it and he was like giving me examples and facts and explaining it to me, I'd be like, well, I don't have them, so I guess you're probably right. Like at a certain point, I'd be like, I don't have that lived experience to draw from. So many of these conservative people, they're not like that. They're not like that about women. They're not like that about trans people. They just know for a fact how everything is. And it's like, how can you know for a fact if you've never lived that?
It's the
They
Dunning-Kruger
got like,
effect, plain and simple.
oh my God. Yeah, there you go. Period.
Yo, that is a great observation. Sorry, John, but go ahead. That is great. It is true. Like speaking boldly and confidently about something you couldn't possibly have an intimate knowledge of. Like that's true. That's conservatism, like in a nutshell. Sorry, John. Go ahead.